Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Young Feezy, the urban champion, better known as the Bitcoin King. Just got some things on my mind today that I wanted to discuss. First and foremost, I am in the cryptocurrency space, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the Bitcoin extravaganza, I would like to say. Bitcoin is, has went down a little bit in the last couple of days. We all know that even with stocks, they fluctuate, and also between the cryptocurrency and the stock market, normally around the holidays, everything, because everybody's in the buying mode, so your stock is going to increase. Well, the Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency extravaganza, that thing, everything went up. It increased. I believe in November, if I'm not mistaken, Bitcoin had actually went up to almost 20,000. I don't even know if it reached that 20,000 K mark. I'm not sure, because I wasn't actually looking at it at the time that it rose that high. But all is not lost. I believe that everybody should stop talking about Bitcoin in a negative way, because if all was really lost, it would have dropped down to $1,000. If all was really lost, it would have dropped down to $1,000, and everybody would have lost a lot of money. It might have even went even further than that. I mean, if it is to drop and it's a scam and it's a Ponzi scheme, I tell you right now, it would have dropped from the 15,000, 16,000, 13,000, 11,000, 12,000, whatever, drop down to 1,000. That thing, y'all, and then you guys really get scared. But what I think is, my take on it is, because of the holidays, of course, in January, everything goes back down. But then, by March, everything's going to pick back up. Then by, once we get past the first 6 months, we're going to start looking at some good returns. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the lending platforms. I was fortunate to get into a couple. One of them did not pan out the way that I wanted it to, but because of the laws and the regulations within the United States, I always say, it's always my motto to say, if the government can't control it, they will try to destroy it, or they will make a duplicate to benefit themselves. And so the cryptocurrency space, they have no control over it, so they had to do something. So there's some regulations that came out that stopped the potential growth market in the United States, with people that were in the cryptocurrency market, and so it kind of made it a little difficult for the lending platform. So with US and Canada, we have some struggles. But what I do encourage is that you guys still keep doing your research. I'm into Davor Coin right now. Davor Coin is pretty good. I see it as a profit, and just gonna, the main goal is to not to invest more than you're willing to lose. So, when, back in October, when I first joined the cryptocurrency markets, I had the mindset, man, I want to, if I can just all I need is one, let me put all my eggs in one basket and let it shoot up, and and it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. You have to use consistency. You have to use leverage. You have to use, proper guidance. This is not like, this is not like pulling the what you call that, the slot machine and hoping for a miracle, and hoping you hit the big one. We don't want to do it like that. We don't want to play like that in the cryptocurrency market, especially if we have families, we have loved ones, we have people that, depend on us. And our livelihood. This is not a gambling concept here. So what I encourage you is to, if you're looking for another great platform, I encourage you to look up Davor Coin. And I will leave, I will put in the comments section my email address, or my, what is it called? I think it's a registration link. I'll leave a registration link in the comments section. If you want to, you know, explore Davor Coin, and you could, you know, register under me, you know, and as well as grow in the opportunity. Like I said, I encourage you to not invest more than you're willing to lose. The good thing about the lending platforms is there's a return, and there's a greater return than I have with the other company I was working with that eventually shut down. And I don't want to say anything bad about any platform. All I know is that, you know, you take a risk. You know, when you go to you know, when you play the slot machines, you're taking a risk. You know, it's a risk. You know, either you're gonna win a little bit, you might lose a little bit. You might win big, you might lose big. Well, you know, depend on what you invest. You know, hey, take it, you know, take it with a grain of salt and keep pushing. You know, this is not like, you know, like the lottery. You know, this is not like a lottery. Like, you know, you can pick 6 numbers and, ooh, you know, I just need to hit that, that 6 to 8, you know, 40, 50 million. Ooh, come on now. It's not like that. It's not like that. This is a strategy. This is an economic strategy that has the potential for large gains, you know, if you trust in what you believe in, if you trust in what you're doing, you know. So I encourage you, everybody, you know, say, if you want to get into these lending platforms, you know, these platforms do work. They do work. But do you have the patience enough, you know, to wait on the return? Do you have the patience enough, you know, to, you know, put an investment in there, let it ride, see what happens? You know, it can't hurt. You know, I mean, if you could take that same amount of money and go to Walmart, you know, and go buy some clothes, or, you know, go buy some furniture, or, you know, I mean, I'm not talking about your immediate, you know, take away from your immediate needs, you know, but I mean, think about it. I mean, like, you know, for a family of 5, you know, you go to McDonald's, you're going to spend $35, you know, for a family of 5. So can't you take that same 35? Like, for real. Like, sometimes we spend so much money in our daily activity that we really don't need to spend, but yet, you know what I'm saying, we don't have the mindset that, you know, let me invest for my future. Let me see what I can do over here, you know, to better my future, or even to better my present. You know, we have to be willing to, sometimes we have to take chances, you know. I mean, like, we don't take chances with eating, do we? We know we gonna, if we hungry, we gonna eat breakfast. If we definitely hungry on a noonday, we gonna eat lunch. You know what I'm saying? Then we definitely gonna make sure we ain't gonna miss a evening dinner, right? So why do we take chances, or why do we, you know, we kind of like invest in daily consumption, but I want to invest for anything for my future? You know, you never know. You might get into Davor Coin, and in the next year, you're able to buy a home. Or that car you wanted, you can invest in Davor Coin. And if you look at the videos that I have posted on my Bitcoin King Team Facebook page, and look at all of these videos that I've put out and shared this information, if you take the time to research some of the information I've put out there, and if you don't know about my my page on Facebook, all you gotta do is type in the Bitcoin King Team, and that's my group page. And you can request to join the page, and I will add you. You know, and I don't have a problem with that. This is just one area of income boosting that I believe that we should take advantage of, and this is what you call passive income. What's wrong with passive income? Nothing's wrong with passive income. Passive income is going to help us get to the next goal and the next step and the next phase of our life. Do you agree? Of course you agree. I believe that if we take the necessary steps to better our future. We will stop griping and yapping and arguing about the things of our past. I'm tired of seeing other people go to the next phase. I'm tired of seeing other people in the nice car. I'm tired of seeing other people in the nice community, gated community, you know, and they own their home and they doing this and they taking trips and doing this and doing that. I'm tired of seeing that. Tired of seeing that. I want to be a part. I want to be a part. And so what I'm doing is I'm looking into Davor Coin. I'm in Davor Coin right now. I also am looking into this, I think it's called Zeus or Zaus, Z-O-U-S. It's another new platform that's coming out. And, you know, look, if it's out there, take advantage while you can. And, you know, get out if you want to get out, you know, before, you know, something might change. I'm not saying these things might not last forever, you know, but you get in when you get in, you get out when you need to get out. So that's just my take on everything, man. I just believe that you guys should take advantage. Bitcoin is not going anywhere. I don't care how many videos you look at and how many people say, ooh, you know, Bitcoin is not going anywhere. Cryptocurrencies are not going anywhere. They are just, to me, cryptocurrencies are better than stocks because they give you a high return in a quicker, in a more quicker way, if you do it right. Now, if you do it the way that we've always done in the stock market, you know, you have to look like you know, like the penny stocks. You know, when I came up, you know, I started with penny stocks 2 years ago. You know, and I started looking at, you know, little stuff here, little stuff there, you know, that didn't cost, you know, no more than, I was like, I didn't want to invest in nothing that was more than $10, right? But a few of them I did take a chance with. That was like $20, $21 a stock, $22, $23 a stock, you know. And it was one that I took advantage of, and that thing shot up to $60, $70 a share. And I'm sitting there looking at the screen and I'm panicking because I'm like, what the heck? And now that, you know what that stock is worth now? $2.21. It has not went from that, you know, from that between that $2 to $3 range, hasn't left that in the last year and a half. But for some reason, like I said, the stock market to me, and this is my take on it, there's some people in the stock market that run the thing, right? And the way I view it is, you know, you ever seen a gear shift in an airplane, and when the plane is first taking off and high, it goes up in the air, right? There's somebody behind these stocks in the stock market that, you know, every now and then they'll just push the lever up and the stocks will take off, and then you got to get in when you get in, right? And then hurry up and get out. And I'm like, I don't like working in a space like that, you know, where I could potentially put a lot of money in and make a big profit, but if I don't take it out fast enough, you know, I can lose. And man, everybody hates losing. But, you know, failure is just the beginning. Failure will teach you that, you know, opportunities are still out there. You can still make it. There's plenty of opportunity out there to advance your career. There's plenty. You have to fall before, you have to fall before you crawl, and then you have to crawl before you can walk. So this is just, I'm just telling you, or just expressing some information to you. Lending platforms will constantly be coming out because they have new coins coming out. And Bitcoin is not going nowhere. Take advantage of Bitcoin. When you get in, get in. And because, you know, basically, we only use Bitcoin to transfer the Bitcoin onto our lending platform so that we can, you know, make money in our lending platform. That's, tell you the truth. Because every time every time I go to invest in Bitcoin, I just hold it until I want to make some more money in my lending platform. Then I transfer it from my Coinbase account. So I just wanted to encourage everybody. Bitcoin is here to stay. You know, this time last year, it was only about like what, under $600, and then it shot up, and then it was like at 5 or it was at 5 or 6,000 come August. You know, so you never know. You never know. I really think it's here to stay. I don't think it's going nowhere. So I just encourage you guys, you know, to look at, stay within the means of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies and altcoins. I believe it's all a good, you know, a good process, a good learning experience for us. Do not invest more than you're willing to lose. I do encourage you to try some lending platforms, specifically Davor Coin, which is what I'm in right now, and I'm going to send you the link to get started. I'm gonna have that on this YouTube channel as well, up under the video. And I just want you guys to understand that, you know, man, the whole essence of life is to advance in knowledge, understanding, and to gain enough knowledge about life itself to be able to lend, spend, and give away. I just want to be used. I just want to be able to advance in my life to the point where I can help people advance mentally, physically, and spiritually within their life. And sometimes you just gotta, you know, you gotta take the battles one by one. And you gotta, you know what I'm saying, every time you get hit and knocked down, get back up. Don't stay down. Every time you get hit and get knocked down, get back up. This is the Bitcoin King, coming to you live and direct. The Urban Champion, Young Feezy, Fasante Prince. That's what they call me on Facebook. It's my Facebook name, Fasante Prince. Holla at me when you get a shot, man. We all about this cryptocurrency and this Bitcoin, baby. And you know, you guys have a wonderful day. I really don't have too much more to say. I just want to encourage you to get into the cryptocurrency space. You know, still keep your stocks. I'm not saying get rid of stocks. They are good. I love my stash. I love it. I love it. I love it. And my stash account. And you know, you guys just have a wonderful day. And let's just push forward in this cryptocurrency space and make what we can make while it's here. You hear me? All right, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Take care.